Hey everyone, welcome back to Viggy Travels. Journeying miles, spreading smiles. I hope you're all doing great and enjoying a relaxing weekend. Today, I've got something special for you, a calm, coastal walk through one of the prettiest seaside towns in England. It's a bright, breezy day here in one of Yorkshire's most charming seaside towns and also one of my absolute favorites. So come along and let's explore Whitby together. And before we continue, I want to share what this video is really about. It's not a checklist of places to visit, no itinerary, no museums, no attractions. This is simply a peaceful walk. Just you, me, the sea, and the beautiful coastline of Whitby. So we'll walk together, enjoy the seaside views, and take in the beauty around us. From up here, you get this beautiful view of the beach, the waves rolling in, and the seagulls gliding above. We'll come back here later in the day, but for now, let's keep walking. This is an amazing view. The sparkling water on one side, the houses along the hillside, and right at the top, Whitby Abbey standing tall. That's where we are heading first. Here we are at the famous 199 steps, the stone path that leads up to Whitby Abbey. As we begin the climb, you can feel the wind picking up, brushing against your face. It's fresh, energizing, and a little wild, exactly what makes this place so special. Just above these steps is Whitby Abbey, the atmospheric ruins that inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. Standing there, you can see how the rugged coastline and the crashing waves set the perfect scene for a Gothic legend. Almost there. It's a climb, yes, but every step is worth it. The views, the wind, the sense of history around you, it all comes together in a way that only Whitby can offer. Step by step, the town spreads out beneath us. The red rooftops, narrow streets, and glimpses of the harbor all slowly reveal themselves as we rise higher. Each turn of the steps gives a slightly different perspective, a new angle of this charming little town. And here it is, the iconic Whitby Abbey, standing proudly on the cliff above the town. These ancient ruins have watched over Whitby for centuries, a reminder of its rich history and coastal charm. From every angle, the Abbey is simply breathtaking. Today's video is really all about the views from every angle, along the coast, the cliffs, and through the town. Beautiful sights, peaceful streets, and the charm of Whitby everywhere you look. As you can spot, the Whitby's iconic twin lighthouses, the East and West Pier lighthouses, standing proudly at the harbor entrance. These historic beacons have been guiding ships safely into port for generations. Next, We will stroll along the piers to get a closer look at these maritime landmarks. Stepping off the 199 steps, we are now walking through one of Whitby's charming lanes. Shops line both sides, and you can see people strolling, browsing, and soaking in the town's lively atmosphere. There is something special about Whitby. The mixture of old stone streets, colorful shops, the sound of gulls, and that magical feeling of stepping back in time. Whitby is about a 2 hour scenic drive from York. Many visitors travel from the historic city to breathe in this fresh sea air and explore the wild, beautiful coastline. Whitby is the end point of the historic North Yorkshire Moors Railway, a steam train line that takes you through some of the most beautiful countryside in England. Just a short train ride from Whitby is Gotland Station, better known to Harry Potter fans as Hogsmeade Station. Parts of the first film were shot here, and it still looks like it came straight out of the Wizarding World. Every turn brings another view, another little detail that makes this town so special. So let's continue strolling, soaking it all in, and enjoying Whitby from every angle. Whitby is definitely a great spot, and you can see why. Tourists wander the streets, stopping to take photos or capture videos of the charming houses and harbor views. Despite the crowds, there is a lovely energy here, everyone enjoying the town in their own way, adding life to these historic streets. As we walk through this lane, you can see some of Whitby's best known spots for fish and chips. They all look amazing, and I'm definitely starting to feel hungry. Once we check out the lighthouse, I'll be coming back to grab a bite and enjoy some of these delicious local treats. Seafood is a way of life here, from fresh lobster to smoked kippers, from the famous Fortune Smokehouse. Whitby's flavors are as iconic as its views. As I walk along the pier, you can see one of Whitby's iconic lighthouse just ahead. It's been standing here since the mid-1800s. It's such a peaceful walk. The sound of the waves, the cry of the seagulls, and the sea breeze makes this one of my favorite spots in Whitby. On my left, you can see the golden sands stretching out with the deep blue water. It really doesn't get more relaxing than this. It's the kind of place you can wander slowly, taking in the atmosphere, the gentle sea breeze, the distant cries of seagulls, and the timeless charm of Whitby all around. Alright, let's walk right to the end of the pier and take in one last sweeping view of Whitby's coast before we slowly start heading back. There is something so timeless about this spot. The mix of history, the sea. It's a kind of place where you can just stand still for a while and let the world drift by. There is a kind of peace you find in places like this, where time slows down and all that matters is the sound of the ocean and the rhythm of your footsteps. I think it's time for some food. I'm starving. Let's go check out one of these famous fish and chips places and see what all the buzz is about. That was exactly what I needed. Your trip to the seaside isn't complete without some ice cream. Thank you so much.
That's £3. Thank you.
This is what Whitby is all about. Slow, peaceful, and full of little details that make you smile. The golden sands, dotted with those bright little beach huts, painted in cheerful shades, have been part of Whitby's charm for decades, adding that perfect splash of color against the sea and sky. As the sun sets here in Whitby, it's easy to see why this little Yorkshire town stays with you long after you have left. It's a place to slow down, breathe, and enjoy a perfect long weekend. You can relax by the beach, explore the narrow streets, and visit nearby spots like Robin Hood's Bay, States, the Yorkshire Dales, the North York Moors Railway, and the historic city of York. Whitby isn't just a destination, it's a feeling, and it's absolutely worth the journey. That's it for today's video, and thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next Sunday on another journey with Viggy Travels.